Hello everyone and welcome to Pilates with April Moon with me, April Moon, obviously. Today we've got a 30-minute Pilates class and all you will need is a mat and some space. If you haven't got a mat, don't panic. Just a nice piece of soft carpet or a rug or throw will help. We're going to get started in just a minute or two. If you've never done Pilates before, welcome. This is sort of like beginner level, a little bit harder than beginner, but if you wish to see more videos, sorry, my dog's barking. If you wish to see more videos and have a better understanding of Pilates, then just look back at the original video, the earlier videos back in January, and that will really help to get you a good kind of a knowledge of Pilates. Hiya, hi Rosemary, hope you're okay. All the way from Scotland. We're going to get started in a few seconds. I'll just wait for everyone to settle in first. If you're here and want to say hi, feel free. Hi, Sharon. Okay, a few more seconds and then we're going to get going. So like I said, all you need is a mat. This is 30 minutes and we're going to be doing our core, our knees, we're strengthening up our mobility, we're going to be working on our balance. So Pilates does all of that, makes you nice and strong, makes your supple strong, makes your muscles strong and makes your body very supple. Hi from Chile Leeds. Yeah, I know it's lovely and sunny, but it's very windy. So did I get any Easter eggs? Yes, I did. I got 3, which I was really surprised about because I don't eat normal chocolate, so I got dark chocolate ones, which were very nice. But yeah, I did get some Easter eggs. I hope you all had a lovely Easter. We had a bit of sunshine and a bit of snow here. But yeah, hopefully spring's on the way. So let's get going, everyone. Hiya. Right, lovely. Thanks for joining me. So first things first. First of all, I'm sorry about my camera. For some reason, my phone doesn't like me going sideways. It puts me upside down. That's me. Sorry. Hey, super season. So I'm like this. So I hope that's okay, and I hope you can see me all right. So welcome. Well, I always start, if this is your first ever class with me, I always start sitting cross-legged because sitting cross-legged is like the best way to improve your flexibility, open up the hips, gain a nice strong spine. So sit cross-legged. If you need to move your ankles forward to alleviate tension in the hips, feel free to do so, but just sit up nice and tall, drop the shoulders down, stretch out the fingertips. You can close your eyes as well if you want to. What I want you to do is not push your chest forward, keep it all down, keep your eye level forward and keep your chin parallel to the floor, and that will really help with the posture of your neck. Our necks are very tender things, and these days so many of us are on our phones looking down, we actually start to get a stiff neck. So looking straight forward with your chin parallel to the floor is like the best way to really help and realign your posture. So just like this, try and push the knees down. The more you inhale and exhale, the more relaxed the muscles become. So I encourage you to really think about your breathing here. If you feel any lower back pain, don't push your chest forward, just come in slightly so the spine's nice and tall. And then what we're going to do is just switch the other leg over the other leg. And this is to make sure our hips are even and we're not strengthening up one side more than the other. So again, push the shoulders down. And then from here, if you wish, I would encourage you to just tilt one ear to one shoulder. Keep pushing the shoulders down. I always say this, I always reiterate, because people have no idea the tension we hold in our poor shoulders and our necks. So we always like to stretch them out. Come up, turn, look over the right side. Come into the middle and then look over the left. And then into the middle, and then nod the chin very gently. And then come up. Wonderful. Now place the right hand behind you left hand on right knee. We're going to inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to twist and look over the right shoulder. And then very gently swing back in. Left hand behind, right hand over left shoulder. Turn, look over. Sorry, right hand on left knee. Haven't even done much today. You think I'd be more on the ball, but there we go. Turn, look over the left shoulder. And come back in. Okie dokie. New move. We're going to place our fingertips on our shoulders. Now, when we do this, we don't want to be sat like this, okay? Push your shoulders down. You see the difference even between here and here, okay? Now, elbows in line with the armpit, and we're going to inhale and exhale, nod the chin and push the elbows together. Now, if your elbows don't meet, don't worry. But as you can see, I'm rounding through my spine. See, my elbows aren't touching, so don't worry. But just round through the upper back and open up the neck. And then come back up and sit really tall. We're going to do that one more time. Now push the shoulders down, realign. Inhale, exhale, nod, and stretch round. And then come back. Relax the hands down. Wonderful. Okay, let's stretch the fingers out. So stretch your fingers, push the shoulders down, straight line from wrist to shoulder, and then just circle the wrists. Now imagine you're drawing big circles with your fingertips. This will help you to open up the wrist joint a lot more, and you will be feeling it all in your arm. This is quite a hard exercise really once you start. And the more we sit cross-legged, of course, the easier it becomes. Let's go the other way. And 3, 2, 1. Place the hands down. Now, hopefully we would have felt that in our shoulders and our arms, and we've become a bit warmer. Now, what we're going to do is place the feet hip width apart. Okay, I'm going to pop my socks off. And the feet are hip width apart. Now, what I mean by hip width apart, if you've forgotten or you're new to Pilates, is you don't want your feet here and your knees here, because now your feet are mat width apart. So start with the feet together, knees together, heels out, toes forwards. Okay, now just make sure as well, imagine a little line, the toes are straight. And now you want to shuffle your glutes forward to the bottom, and you want about a foot's distance between the heel and the glute. Okay, any more, you're going to pressure on your lower back. So once you're ready, roll all the way down. Going to move a little bit nearer so you can get me all in. Okay, we're going to lay here. Now unpinch shoulder blades, so lift the arms up and then lower everything down. Hands are flat on the floor. And we're going to tuck the pelvis, and then we're going to very gently lift all the way up. So squeeze the glutes. Now just hold it here. This is an exercise very good for strengthening the lower part of the body. It's really good for strengthening up the legs, the lower back, the glutes. It's a very relaxing posture as well. So just keep squeezing and hold it for 5. Keep breathing in and out. 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently roll all the way down. Wonderful. And let's go again one more time. Now, if you wish, your hands can start up here so the wrist is in line with the shoulder. All right, this does make it harder, but just see how you go. So inhale, tuck the pelvis, squeeze, push into the heels, lift up. Hold it here. Keep squeezing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower all the way down. Now with the hands, face the palms forwards, float the hands back, and now gently let the hands work together as one and lift the hands up. Now go back. Keep the body really still. Float the hands back. Don't let the hands touch the floor. Keep looking straight up. Now, just very quickly, place your hand underneath your lower back. Where is it? Now, if your hand can't get through at all, you're tucking your pelvis. If your hand and your arm can get all the way through, you're over tucking. So, remember, if your back is flat to the floor, push the fingertips underneath the hips, and then you'll create a little gap between your back and the mat. Now, from here, lift the arm back up, And now we're going to float one hand behind and the left hand down. So right hand back, left hand down, and squeeze it up. Let the hands work at the same time. Float down and lift up and float back and lift up. Good. Float back and lift. Very good. We strengthen the shoulders, and this helps our body to work as one. As we've always got one side longer, stronger, quicker than the other, this helps them mobilize and keep everything fluid. Hold it up here. Wonderful. Now place your hands onto your thighs. We're going to come up to a curl up, okay? But we're going to keep the hands here. Now keeping the hands here actually is a little bit easier, but you can place your hands behind your head if you wish. I want you to place your hands here though, just for the first couple to see the difference. So for our curl ups, we keep our feet the same. We're going to breathe in, nod the chin. We're going to breathe out. We're going to squeeze up without tucking the pelvis, so without pushing the lower back into the mat. And then we're going to lower down. And again, inhale, exhale, nod, lift up, squeeze. Now, if you find your head is hurting, your neck's hurting, place your hands behind your head. That's fine. I'm going to keep my hands here. Breathing in, nod, breathe out, squeeze, and gently lower. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale, nod, squeeze. Now, wherever your hands are, keep them, bring them down here. Okay, now just squeeze and hold this position for 3, 2, 1. Head behind the hands, and then we lower. Wonderful. Okay, now just keep yourself relaxed here for a second. What I want to do now is you can either keep with the curl up position, so just lifting up slightly and coming down, excuse me, or you can join me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up and then extend my hands. All right. So join in with me when you're ready. Inhale, we nod. Elbows are wide. Exhale, lift and stretch the arms long. Hold it here. Now you're working your deep, deep core here. So it is intense, but try and keep at it. Now place the hands behind the head and lower down. Good. Now, you've done your first one like that. Have a look to see, did your neck hurt there? If your neck really, really hurt you there, okay, then you're not really working your core. So I would suggest keep the head in the hands to build your strength up. Elbows are wide. Let's go again. Inhale, nod. Exhale, squeeze. Now get this position really strong and then extend the arms. Drop the shoulders. Reach for the feet. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Head in the hands and lower. Wonderful. Let's do it again one more time. This time we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. Okay. Inhale, nod. Excuse me. And exhale, lift and extend. Now, if you need to come back down halfway, do it. But if not, try and stick with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head in the hands and relax. Extend the legs out nice and long. Point the toes. Well done. Fabulous. Now come to roll over to lay on your right side. Actually, I'm going to do my left side first because I'm near the camera and you'll see me better. Right, guys. So you can lay on whichever side you want to. Right. We're going to extend our arm long and place the hand, the ear on the bicep. Okay. Now, sideline positions. I always say this are a little tricky, but you can do them. So place your right hand. So if you're laying on your left, place your right hand underneath the rib cage and just push it back. Okay, this is so we don't lean into our lower back. Place your right hand on your right hip and push it away from the upper body so we create length within the sides. Right hand then goes in front of the chest. Now our feet are together, but we bring them forward slightly. And this is to make sure that we don't, again, hurt your lower back. Okay, now we're going to inhale and exhale, lift both feet up together. Now imagine the whole of your legs and your feet are super glued. Keep them there for 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Now, after you've done your first one, if you've been with me for a few months and you found that easy, place the hand on the hip. If you want to make it even harder, you can place your arm up here. Now, this will depend on your own strength. If it's easier, keep your hand here, okay? Don't overdo it. I'm going to place my hand here. Inhale, exhale, lift. Now, if your hand's there, have a little feel of the muscles at the sides of the body. Feel them working because they're working very hard right now. And gently lower. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, exhale, lift. Squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And lower. Good. Lift up. Really squeeze the sides. Keep your balance strong. And lower. Last one. Let's hold it for 10 seconds. Inhale. Exhale. Lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Well done. Let's lift up. And we'll switch over to the other side. So that is really good for strengthening the balance, our balance skills, and it's also very good for toning the sides of the body, love handles, etc. Okay, so other side. So extend the right arm. Place the right ear on the right arm, and the body's long. So left hand underneath the rib cage, push it back. Left hand on top of the left hip, push it away. Keep the soles of keep the inner thighs and the feet, ankles glued together. Left hand either in front, here or here, wherever you were before with the other side, we repeat. So inhale and exhale, squeeze. Now you might find that one side's easier. Check in with your side and lower down. Let's go again. Inhale, exhale, lift. And lower. Good. And again, lift up. Hold it. And gently lower. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, lift. And lower. Okay, everyone. Last one. Let's go for 10 seconds. So get comfortable. Feel strong. And remember, keep breathing in and out. Never hold the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Well done. Now come to lay onto your front. I'm going to switch around this way. First things first, child's pose. The best pose. Hands on the floor. Extend long. Stretch forward. Open up the back. Open up everywhere. Oh, gives those shoulder blades a nice break. Wonderful. And trail the hands and come back up. Lovely. Okie dokie. Now what we're going to do is come on to all fours. So, on all fours, we want the wrists in line with the shoulders and the knees in line with the hips. Now, first things first, just rock from side to side with the knees and the hips, okay? And you'll feel maybe a little bit of tension in the sides of the body. That's normal. But just stretch from side to side, okay? And now we want the wrists firmly on the floor. Now, I had a comment from someone the other week, and they're saying that every time I do this, their wrist feels sore. If you have a weakness in your wrist, then obviously this won't be the best. So you can come up onto your fists, but don't rest on this part of the wrist. Let the whole hand support you, not just the wrist, the whole hand, okay? Even the fingertips. Keep the fingers wide, keep the palm implanted on the floor. Right, now we're there. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, nod the chin, just round through, and now just hold this here. Just hold it. Really lift up. And then exhale, look forward. And inhale, nod. Round, squeeze. Breathe out. Look forward. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Now imagine your spine going up towards the ceiling. Stretching you out. Oh, and look forward. Now we're coming up to standing. So we're going to crouch into a little ball first. Now, if this is a bit too much for you, you can just stand up very gently and slowly in your own way. If you want to stick with me, feel free. Okay, so I'm going to crouch into a little ball. I'm going to round through my spine, so I'm going to open up my shoulder blades. And then what I'm going to do is place the fingertips near the toes and relax. I'm going to inhale and exhale and place my whole foot onto the floor, let my head drop and straighten up my legs. Okay, so this is good for the backs of the legs. Opens us up. Just hold it here. Bend those knees and then gently roll all the way up. Whew. We should feel nice and fresh. Okay. Let's go. So standing work. Very good for practicing our balance. You can't see my full body, not that you need to. But what we're going to do is have the soles of the feet together. The soles of the feet flat on the floor and the feet hip width apart. So just like we did right at the start of the class, heels out, toes forward, slight bend in those knees, pelvis is neutral. Remember, if we're tucking under, this is our posture. So if you really squeeze under with the glutes, fingertips underneath the hips and push away, and we'll open up and create a nice neutral pelvis. So from here, we're just coming up onto our toes, practicing our balance. So if you need to hold on to something, please feel free. We inhale and then exhale, come up onto the toes. Now really stretch out the ankles. If you're wobbling, don't worry, but just hold it for 3, 2, 1, lower. Wonderful. And again, let's come up. Now, if you want a challenge, lift up your arms as well. Keep looking straight forward. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, and gently lower. Well done. Okay, guys, we're going to advance our balancing skills being up on our toes. So I'm going to move the camera so hopefully you can see me a bit more. With the balance, this one is so totally unique to you, okay? Even if you have like an ear infection or bad sinuses, that can seriously affect your balance. So never underestimate. Balance is a hard one to sort of grasp. But once you've done your core exercises, and then we're going to practice the balance. I would suggest you get rid of your mats. My mat's not too spongy, but if you've got a thick mat, get rid of that. And even if you've got socks on, that can affect things. So we're going to have a good play around with our balance now. So let's go. Feet at hip width. Start bending the knees. If your feet are together before you start, you're at a disadvantage. So just double check, triple check your feet at hip width. So you can either have your hand on the wall or you can have your hands down by your sides. A little trick as well, if you're looking at something that's not moving, that will really help your balance. But make sure you're not staring down to the floor, because what happens is it ruins your posture. Look straight forward, straight line from the chin all the way to the floor. Now I'm going to change things up. I'm going to come up onto my toes and then lift my arms. You feel free to do whatever you wish. Join me if you want to. When you're ready, inhale, exhale, lift. So my toes are flat on the floor, my heels are up. I'm now going to lift my arms nice and slow. Now, the slower you lift your arms, the harder it gets. Okay, so don't worry if you're wobbling. It is completely normal. It's your first go. Now bring the hands down. Now push the heels to the floor. Wonderful. Let's go again. This time our hands are going to lift up when we lift our heels off. Inhale, find your spot to focus on. Exhale, lift. Reach up towards the ceiling. Look straight forward, feel confident. For 3, 2, 1. Now hands come down nice and slow, heels stay up. Now the heels come down. Relax. Now just a quick thing. I have had comments before that your lower back can sometimes hurt when you're doing this. This is because you're probably tipping forward or you're tipping like too much like this and your lower back is getting compressed. That's why it's always important, keep your eye line strong and focused, and that will really help change your posture. Right, let's go again. Now this time, hands stay down. We inhale, exhale, heels come up. Now, we're going to lift up the hands halfway. We're going to bring the hands in together. Hands come out. Hands come back in. Hands come back out. Hands lower. And then the heels come down. Okay, let's go again. Inhale, exhale, lift. Hands come up. Hands come in. Hold it there. Drop the shoulders. Hands come out. One more time. Hands come in. Wonderful. Hands go out. You're doing so well. Even if you're wobbling, I'm wobbling a little bit, it happens. Hands come down. Now hold it here for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Well done. Shake out the legs. So if you found that easy, well done. If you found that from the first level class you did with me right until now you're getting stronger, or you can feel that you're lifting, you're up in the air for longer, but I promise you, the more you practice these things, the easier it gets. I promise. So we are nearly running out of time. Let's give our ankles a good stretch out. So have the feet hip width. Bend the left knee and place the right leg nice and long, straight out. Now look forward, lift our body up slightly. Inhale, exhale, sink down, place the hand on that bent knee. Now what happens is, if you imagine someone's pulling your toes, or you can even do it yourself if you wish, pulling your toes back, you're opening up the calf muscles. Now the calf muscles are very easy to get cramping because they're quite small muscles. That lactic acid can build fast, okay? So just do this. If you find that you do get cramps for the rest of the day or tomorrow, practice this exercise, this stretch. And then release, come back up, feet together, forward. So breathing in, bend the right knee, breathe out, that left leg straightens up, toes up towards the ceiling. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, and lift. Feet nice and wide, okay, toes facing out, hands onto the hips. We breathe in and we breathe out. We tilt forward, so hands, fingertips onto the floor, let the head drop. Okay, hands are flat on the floor. Now you're opening up the backs of the legs here. So just keep stretching round. Let the head drop. Now bend the knees, gently roll yourselves all the way up. Wonderful. Now, very gently, we're coming back down the way we came up. So breathe in, breathe out, nod, roll, bend those knees, and we're coming into a little crouch position. Place the hands behind you, sit down, and we're coming to sit cross-legged. So sitting up nice and tall, drop the shoulders down, okay, and then we're going to place the right hand behind us, left hand on right knee. Now we're not doing anything now apart from doing a little twist. But now when we breathe in and we breathe out, we push the left hand into the right knee. You should feel a massive openness and a good old stretch right in the right side. So when we did our leg raises with our feet to the side, this helps to sort of stretch out the muscles, keep us nice and mobile. Come back in. Wonderful. Left hand behind, right hand on left knee. Breathe in, breathe out, twist. Really stretch. And come back in. Fabulous. Right hand down, left arm lift. Drop the left arm, inhale, exhale, reach over, and again, from that left hip all the way up, even into the left fingertips, your body's stretching out. Come back up, left hand down, lift the right arm, breathe in, breathe out, stretch. And come back up, hand down, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Right ear to right shoulder, stretch out the neck. Come back up, breathe in, breathe out. Left ear to left shoulder. And come back up. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Give yourselves a little round of applause. Thank you all very much for joining me again today. I really hope you enjoyed it and you got something out of it and you are getting something out of the sessions. Practice does make perfect, and I always say consistency is key. So the more you practice this, the better you become. Practice your balance, practice standing on your toes as often as you can when you're washing up, as long as you're safe, obviously. And even in an ad break of a television program or first thing in the morning, you'll be surprised at how your body adapts. So I'm back next Wednesday at 2:30, and enjoy the week. Hopefully the sun will keep shining and it'll get a little bit warmer, and I'll see you all next Wednesday. If you've got any questions, please ask. Don't forget, I've got a Facebook page as well, Pilates with April Moon, which will be linked in the comments, so you can keep up with me there. I've also got a YouTube channel. I also do my own Pilates classes via Zoom, so if you need any information on that, please let me know. Oh, I'm so pleased that your balance is getting stronger. Very good. That's what you need. You're more than welcome. You are more than welcome. I'm so glad that you are getting so much positivity out of it. That's what you need. Yeah, balance challenge. It's always good to have a little balance challenge because sometimes you surprise yourself. But like I say, it can affect things like your sinuses. Can get seriously affected by your balance, which is slightly annoying, but it is true. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it all. That's fabulous. Okie dokie, well, I'm going to all leave you to Wednesday. I'll see you next Wednesday at 2:30, and I'll be back to my mat then. Have a wonderful week, and thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.